Hello guys, how are you? This is FERRAN Dad. I have a surprise for you. This is the place where I used to make the exchange of FERRAN and her mom every single week. We are in Burbank, in California. Here was when so many weekends, so many weeks during 2014, 15, 16 until 17, we used to come here with my beautiful son FERRAN and when I spend time with him, I need to deliver it to her mom, and this was the place when we used to make the change. And now I want to introduce you a wonderful woman who is a single mom. She contacted me in social media, and she came to me by messages, and she said to me, "Hey, I know what you are going through, and this is so painful for you. I support you, and the song that you made for your son, Hijo Llámame, song Call Me, she used to hear it so often in her car with their children, and she said to me, hey, my children know your song very well.
Hijo, llámame, solo llámame. Hace tiempo que no serán a ti, soy tu padre.
¿Esa quieres?
Sí.
Ok, déjate la pongo.
They sing it without listening your song, so they have your song in their mind. So for me that was like, wow, I touched one heart of a family with that song. So I said I need to know her. I need to meet her. I need to meet with that beautiful single mom and ask her how does she reach me? How does she come to the story of FERRAN dad? So that's why I have here Myra, who is a single mom. Let me introduce you to Myra.
Hi everyone. Well, my name is Myra, and yeah, when I heard the real story, like what's really behind this family that we know about, it was through my son, because I will let him watch YouTube, and I always make sure that I know what he's watching, because I'm very, concerned about what's out there nowadays. Like so many things confusing kids, so many things that could harm our kids. So I always make sure I know exactly what my children are watching. And that's when I noticed this family, and at the beginning I was like, okay, not bad, very entertaining. But then I realized there were certain things that I didn't agree with. It's very materialistic. It's all about money, which is not bad. I know we're here, we're in a country where our dreams can come true with hard work and everything. But I don't agree when it comes to exploiting children. Yeah, you see children happy and everything, but you don't know what's behind the cameras, behind the scenes. So that's when I realized that
It's okay.
I realized that FERRAN didn't look like Ali. So I was like, okay, I wonder if that's the real dad, because I never heard him calling him dad or anything like that. So when I did my research, I came to know the truth, and it really touched my heart. It broke my heart to know that there's this woman who doesn't have a heart, and doesn't let his son see his father. And when I saw that, I kind of related to the situation, because I'm a single mom, and regardless if I'm not with my children's dad, we still have a good relationship, you could say, because of my children. Because I know at the end of the day, they're the ones that are going to be hurt if I let my emotions, take control and at the end of the day, I just, I look for my children to be happy, and I know they need that father figure. I know they need their dad in their lives, and I put aside, my problems or my feelings so that my children could be with their dad. The dad's not here living nearby. He lives in another state.
Oh, really?
He lives in Oregon. So
wow.
He loves his children. Obviously, he used to live here, but he had to move to Oregon. And he's always calling them. And when he calls them, I make sure that my kids, answer the call, or at least to say hi. Sometimes I'm very busy and I don't get a chance to right away answer the phone. But whenever
would you try to find to put your kids on the phone to talk to him, right?
Yes, I always make sure that even if he doesn't call, sometimes I'm like, oh, make sure you say goodnight to your dad, or
wow.
I think it's very important because they need their father in their life, especially if the father is looking for them, because I know there's other stories, other situations where the father just goes away, leaves. He doesn't even care, to look for their children.
Yes.
And this is not the case. Same with you. When I knew that you were looking for him, looking for FERRAN, at least a call. I can't believe you haven't even been able to talk to him on the phone.
Yes.
How cruel is that? I just don't think it's fair, that parents or adults take advantage of the situation of the problems and use their children to get revenge. I just think that's so heartless, immature. And so when I knew the truth, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure more people know, because I didn't know at all. You would see the family and you think it's a happy family, there's no problems. And so when I found out, I saw the videos that are that are on TikTok or on social media. That's when I realized, okay, something has to be done, and if I could do something about it, I'm gonna do what I can to help out.
Wow.
And so that's when I also heard your song Hijo Llámame. And I honestly, when I listened to it, it was already late at night. I couldn't sleep, so I was scrolling, like you could say. And I encountered your song, and I listened to it. I'm not gonna lie, I started sobbing. I started crying.
Wow.
It touched my heart so much. Just looking at the video, I don't know if you guys have seen that video. You need to go and see this, song. There's the pictures of you and FERRAN where you guys would go out, and I just thought it was so touching. You know?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So, and now my children, they know that song. And sometimes I'm like, okay, what song do you guys want to listen to? Hijo Llámame. Both of them. They're
You know that song? Yeah. ¿Te la sabe la canción? You know the song. Wow, that breaks my heart, because I remember I wrote that song with all my heart and my soul. And when she texted me, hey, my children sing that song, listen, and she sent me the video. Wow, that touched really my heart. Now that I'm here and I meet her, I say and I think, oh my God, this is amazing, because finally I am here with someone who listened to my song. I was in Mexico, and then I traveled here and I meet her, and there's the way I say it, God is gonna make a miracle at the same with my son, because I want to tell you something. And when I was here at the beginning of these days, I was walking by, and some people recognized me, and they said, hey, you are FERRAN dad. And I said, oh yes, and that's very, and they say, hey, we support you, man, we are with you. So if you wanna go in an interview with this beautiful single mom, just text me there in my YouTube channel, and of course we can meet us. If you want to talk about this situation, of course you can. And that's what she said is really true. The parents need to know, to search and investigate what those kids are watching, because that channel and so many channels look like kids are happy, but you don't know what's behind the cameras. How much time does the kid need to be working on camera for have one single 15-minute video? It's very for a kid. It's not good to stay on a stage or like all the time repeat, go back, no that way, no, you need to do it again. So that's work, and it's the same. People need to understand that work in a factory in China with kids is the same to have your kid working on camera like kids working on China on a factory is the same. So parents, you need to understand that is no difference, right?
Yeah, no difference. And I think it's not right when children are also doing things that they don't feel comfortable doing, or they're making them do things that they could tell that, behind cameras they're probably like uncomfortable doing. Because I'll tell you about this one scene that I saw. Leo was watching the Road to Family, and FERRAN, I guess he was imitating what his mom does throughout the day, like in a day. So he was wearing like he had like nails, long nails, and he was like pretending to be her. And when I saw that scene where he was he had like long nails, I think my sister caught the attention, like look at what Leo's watching. And I was like, and I looked at the scene and I was like, okay, that doesn't really look right, because nowadays like we were mentioning, children are watching things that are confusing them. And
oh yeah,
I don't want my son to be confused and think that wearing long nails, even though it was just like pretend, it wasn't real. But at that moment when my son is watching that, he could probably think in his mind, oh, that looks cool, I want to try it.
Yes.
And I just thought it was
scary.
wrong.
That's scary.
It was scary, it was wrong. And at the beginning I was like, okay, why is FERRAN wearing long nails? Like, and then I saw that supposedly he was pretending to see how her day was throughout the day and how it was to like have long nails. So I still thought it was wrong. Yes. And I didn't agree with that scene. So yeah, we have to make sure, to really know what our children are watching, things that are educational or things that are not confusing them. Because nowadays, especially when they're very young, we live in a world where they're trying to make everything what's bad look like it's normal.
Yes.
And I'm very cautious about what they watch, and I just thought that scene was wrong.
Wow, Myra, you speak very well. I love how you put your words outside of you with a lot of knowledge of the situation and knowledge what is good for kids. So this is an example of a single mom who is I don't know how to say, but engagement, to reach his dad, the dad of these kids, and try to join them. This is an example of a very, very, very good mother. So tell me, Myra, what will you, think about if you have Andrea seated here, what would you say to her in your own words? This is not scripted, this is as it is. What would you say to her in a respect way? Because here, this channel is not for hate them. This channel is it's a channel we talk about the truth, and try to, all the time I said, please God, put a beautiful heart on Andrea's body. So what would you tell her?
Andrea, I just think that you should put your emotions, your feelings aside. Remember that, I know you love your son. I know you love him so much. And just remember that, at the end of the day, the only person who's going to be hurt, the only person who's going to be damaged emotionally, spiritually, is your son. So just put that aside and just remember how happy FERRAN was when he would see his dad. I've seen the videos, you know, when they would go out, and that touches my heart because you can tell how much they loved each other. Just remember that, you know that FERRAN misses his dad, and you know that Pierre was an excellent dad. Remember that. Just put aside, you know, all the bad moments, everything that happened. Just put that behind and think about FERRAN's well-being right now. Think about his happiness, and just remember those moments. And I know FERRAN's gonna be very happy, you know, if you allow him to see his father. Just remember that at the end of the day, the only person who's gonna be damaged, the only person who's gonna be, you know, emotionally damaged is FERRAN. So just keep that in mind.
And what if we, hopefully, we have FERRAN here seated with us, what would you say to that beautiful kid with now 14 years old? What would you say to him?
Wow. FERRAN, I just want to tell you that you are an inspiration for many kids out there. You have no idea. I knew about you through my son. And I've seen the videos when you were small, and I've seen the videos when you would go out with your dad. That smile on your face, you just seem so happy. Like you just, you know, you didn't want to leave that moment of, you know, being with your dad, because I've seen the pictures and videos, and I could tell a real smile. You know, I've seen your videos now, and I know you miss your dad. Reach out to him. You have no idea how much he misses you. The song that he wrote for you, oh my God, it touched my heart so much, and not just my heart, my kids' heart too. So you have no idea how many kids you influence, and just make sure that it's the right influence. And reach out to your dad. He misses you so much, and he loves you so much.
Oh, thank you, Myra. Wow. Love those words, and it really touched my heart. FERRAN, I am doing a huge effort to be with you here. I'm sorry. It's like the time never passed through when I'm here. I feel like I'm waiting for you here to your mom bring it to you here and deliver you here. I wish that happened again. Wow. I'm sorry to all of you to feel like this in this way. It's very painful for me to be here and without you, my son. But God put me on my heart to go here and do whatever it takes to see you. So let's wait for her to come back again. Cut. Myra is here again. She have a
restroom break. Restroom break.
So thank you, Myra. I'm sorry about how I began to feel my heart right now and expose my feelings. But as I told you, this is a very special place for me. It will remind me a lot of my moments of my kid when I used to drop him for the change. So thank you very much, Myra, for
pleasure.
being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the support. Thank you for your beautiful words to all the people who are watching us, to the parents and the kids who are watching us. I have a lot of kids who you read the comments. I have very beautiful comments, but I also have comments that are very aggressive, and they say to me, leave them alone, leave FERRAN alone, he's happy, you are poor, you are, Ali is better than you. What would you say about that?
I would just tell them that first, your children, you know, and you would need to have a mature mind to really know the situation, or when it comes to having your father, or your mother, I mean, it could be either way, having that love that money can't buy. Yeah, you could see that they have a lot of money, they travel, but behind the scenes, you don't know what's going on. Like those people, you know, especially kids that talk for FERRAN, like saying, oh, he's happy. You don't know that. You can't speak for him because you don't know his feelings. I don't think I've ever seen any video from them like answering back any of the videos that, you know, they've seen. I think if he was happy, I think we would see maybe some videos, but we don't see any type of videos like that. So I just think that people should take the time to do their research and not just go based on what they see on TV, because nowadays everything's fake. I mean, most of the things that we see on TV, on YouTube, on social media, it's fake. So you can't speak for someone, especially knowing that, you know, you got to spend time with FERRAN. Like I saw the pictures of like the water birth. I thought that was so beautiful, you know, like not a lot of dads experience that, and you experienced that, you know? So I thought that was, when I saw that, I was like, wow. And I see that many people think that you haven't met FERRAN, or that you just want to meet him because of his money, which is, hello, have you not seen the video, you know, where he was a child, you know, or that picture where he was, you know, in the water birth, like you received them in this world. So it's like, you cut the umbilical cord.
Yes. That was beautiful for me.
I saw that. I was like, wow, what a beautiful experience. I mean, and like I said, you can't be speaking for, you know, for FERRAN. Find the truth. The truth is out there. And if you want to find something bad about Pierre, I think you're gonna have bad luck, because there's no videos out there like the ones that I've seen of, you know, of Andrea, like how, you know, she really is. Like, there's nothing of you. And if you do find something, good luck, because I don't think there's anything.
Kids used to say me, hey, you abuse FERRAN and Andrea. And I say to them, hey, prove it. Post here a legal proof of a sue in the past when she, I don't know how to say it, but you can go to the court and find my name, and you can see if I have something here. Figure out if I used to live in Mexico these last days, and when I come here, if I was a bad man, how does the border will lead me to pass here? That's
making sense.
That's making sense. I'm not an abuser. I'm a very good man. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a beautiful woman like Alexa, that she's an angel. I wouldn't have people here who is helping us, trying to be here in California, and that's the answer, that I'm not a bad guy. So how Myra said, investigate, try to reach my past, and you will find that I don't have nothing to hide. So everything is public, so no? Yeah.
And if they do their research, they'll find out all the truth. I mean, just, it's all there. It's all there. I found out those videos on TikTok, so it's like, it's pretty clear, you know, what the truth is. And right away when I knew the truth, and I contacted you, and I've seen how you express yourself about how you just want to spend time with your son. It's not like you want to take him away. It's like you want to spend time with him. So when I knew, how your heart really is and everything, I know how what a person you are. You're a good person, a godly person, because I'm a believer too, And I just when I knew what type of people I was meeting here, because it's the first time I'm meeting you here. So I was
it's the first time I meet you.
So I know anybody would have been like, how are you gonna meet a stranger? What if they're bad people? What if they have bad intentions? Like, I know in my heart, I prayed, to God that He would use me as an instrument to help this, this situation, and I just feel that I'm being used by God, to help you out, because that's one of like what I really like. It's in my heart to one day see that hug, you and FERRAN hugging after such a long time. Like, Obviously, maybe I'm not gonna see it live, but
Maybe,
maybe.
because you're an angel for me in my life right now.
Thank you.
Why not? Why not? You can
Yeah.
be in that moment. It
Yeah.
will be a very, very big moment for me and the people who are in the team Save King FERRAN, hashtag Save King FERRAN. So you are one of those soldiers, and you are maybe not a soldier, you are like a captain of the team. So thank you, Myra, thank you very
That's my
much. Thank you
pleasure.
for being here, for your time again. And guys, to the parents, the message is very important. Investigate what your kids are watching, because that information go directly here and here, and in the future they are going to use that information maybe against you. So watch out guys, and thank you very much guys. This is FERRAN Dad channel. Remember to subscribe, to like and share. This must be shared for this reason, for the parents understand and try to go a little bit further what does your kids are watching. So thank you very much. Thank you, Myra.
Thank
You
my
with all my
pleasure.
heart. And
Thank you.
Alexa, thank you very much. FERRAN, I hope to see you one day. Andrea, please let me sing my song.
Que llegan a los corazones, esas que siempre cantamos tú y yo. Hijo, llámame, que hace tiempo que no sé nada de ti. Soy tu padre y no sabes nada de mí. Aprovechemos el tiempo que nos queda por vivir. Hijo, llámame, disfrutemos de un atardecer despacio. Quiero ser ahora quien guíe tus pasos. Tengo fe en nuestro reencuentro, contigo ser muy feliz. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hijo, llámame, solo llámame. Hijo, llámame, solo llámame. Hijo, llámame, solo llámame.
Hijo, esta canción es para ti, con todo mi corazón y toda mi alma. Tengo fe en que pronto la podremos cantar juntos y así seguir soñando como lo hacíamos antes. Nunca olvides que tienes a Dios en tu corazón. Te amo, FERRAN, te amo con toda mi alma.